Okay, so I bet you're wondering, what happened to MS Saga? Well, I haven't forgotten about that playthrough, but I want some real-life stuff to happen before I continue with that. So today, we're going to be playing a different game. This is still by Bandai, this is still a Gundam game, but it's not MS Saga, it's actually older. Opening narration is going to be on the bottom screen. Game designed by Capcom, yes, the company behind stuff like Street Fighter.
A half-century has passed since Earth began moving its burgeoning population into gigantic orbiting space colonies. It is the year 0079 of the Universal Century. The cluster of colonies furthest from the Earth, Side 3, proclaimed itself the Principality of Zeon and launched a war of independence against the Earth Federation. Initial fighting lasted over 1 month, and half the human population was lost. People were horrified by the atrocities that had been committed in the name of independence. After 8 months had passed and they were at a stalemate, one boy had a fateful encounter with a mobile suit. Who will survive?
Hey Zen, welcome to Mobile Suit Gundam Federation vs. Zeon Deluxe. The original version of this game came out on the Sega Dreamcast. This is the PlayStation 2 port. Now, the PlayStation 2 version doesn't have the online play, but I'm emulating it anyway, so it would be difficult to connect to that. Anyway, we're going to be playing through campaign mode. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Zeon side just so I can get it out of the way. The Federation side is actually harder, and I actively prefer it despite that difficulty spike. We're going to be going Zeon. And, just as a reference to the crew, let's go with... Mueller.
A half-century has passed since Earth began moving its burgeoning population into gigantic orbiting space colonies. A new home for mankind, where people are born and raised and die. It is the year 0079 of the Universal Century. The cluster of colonies furthest from the Earth, Side 3, proclaimed itself the Principality of Zeon and launched a war of independence against the Earth Federation. Initial fighting lasted over 1 month, and half the human population was lost. People were horrified by the atrocities that had been committed in the name of independence. 8 months had passed since the rebellion began. They were at a stalemate. With half of the population dead, both the Federation and Zeon had lost most of their military forces, and innocent youths were left to fight the war. Unable to gain a decisive victory in its initial battle, the Principality of Zeon lowered mobile suits to Earth to take control over mining territories to secure the vital natural resources for a long war ahead. The Federation's counteroffensive against these Zeon strongholds is about to begin.
If you're wondering what those scenes were in the background, that was Zeon performing Operation British, in which they killed off the entire population of a space colony using poison gas, and then dropped the cylinder onto what we know as Australia, relaying orders from the Zeon homeland. Engage in battle at various sites independently against Federation mobile suits and collect data. Select an operation area. We'll be starting off in... Actually, is there anything on the space map? Nope, only Taklamakan Desert. This is a combat test against mobile suits using a Zaku 1. Destroy targets with the machine gun and close combat. Avoid attacks by sidestepping. Now, because we automatically launched with this, we will not be spending our own mobile suit space. So we can sidestep, forward dash, back dash. We have the machine gun, we have shock grenades. I didn't expect to score a direct hit on his head. Okay, when the targeting reticle is red, that means we're in range and the target can be hit. If it's yellow, it means the target's in range, but we can't hit them. They're invincible for whatever reason. If it's green, then they're just straight up out of range. Oh, and one more thing. We don't have a proper melee weapon, but we can still punch him. Or shoulder bash, as the case may be. See, it's yellow now. It'll take a few seconds before it's vulnerable again. Slime kick. There is no way we're gonna get It should be mentioned that unarmed combat is the most powerful melee weapon in the game, and oh boy, he has a bazooka. You saw how much damage that did to us. He went for melee the same time I did. I see him, but I can't target him yet. Still not vulnerable. Also, if I hold the fire button for slightly longer, I'll fire more shots, instead of just tapping. He has a bazooka! Wow. The last bullet in that volley finished him off. Accuracy is not a big thing. Evade rate is very important. We have a new space mission located in Satellite Orbit 1. We can either attack the enemy fleet in orbit and destroy the enemy battleship. It's going to be a Salamis class. Or we can, let's see what this forest in Eastern Europe is. Destroy the Big Tray land battleship. Right now, we only have a pair of Zaki 1s. This is going to be a slightly harder mission, but I'm still going to go for it first. And in this one, we get to launch with an ally, but they use one of our mobile suits, so we need to protect them too. Oh, it's not a salvage, it's a Zeon. Also, yeah, there's multiple Zeons here. You'll notice how much damage we've already taken just from getting grazed by cannons. These things hit hard. Out of the field, so we need to get a little closer. Oh, yep. Well, this thing's barely in. One last silence. To get underneath. grenades. So I shoulder bash the hull from the bottom. That's enough to finish the job. New type rank doesn't really mean much. Received a prototype Zaku 2 mobile suit. It is a unit with enhancements to the Zaku 1 design. Perfect timing, because both of our Zaku 1s took some damage. Yeah, as you can see, the one I was in lost almost half its health just by getting grazed by a cannon a couple of times. Our ally was hit less, but we're gonna go with the Zaku 2 for this one. It has more health, and it actually has a proper melee weapon. Even if that melee weapon does less damage, it's still going to swing faster. We've already been hit by one of the tanks. Twice. Destroying the tanks, they don't get in the way later. Bottom of the flying axes. There's the big train we need to destroy. Whoa, 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 whoa. This thing moves fast. Good news is, when you're on top of it, it can't. There it goes. So yeah, I basically just jumped on top of the thing and blew out the entire bridge. Received a new bazooka weapon for the Zaku 1. What do we have here? Inside Side 7. We can either rescue an allied mobile suit set, or we can go over here to Odessa and test out the new goof. We're gonna go test out the goof. Now this isn't our goof, but if we complete this mission, we're gonna get one. Oh, also, you may remember in MS Saga, some of the goofs we fought had a heat rod weapon, but it didn't really do a good job of showing what that looked like. It's an electrified whip. And it does a lot of damage. However, the goof's primary weapon is its nuts. That's another advantage that actual melee weapons have over just unarmed attacks. More swings. You'll notice that the goof is able to swing 3 times. The goof also has better defense than Zaku's do. That's why we're only taking 15 damage despite being hit multiple times. Also, yes, cover is destroyable in this game. Notice how low our evade rate was, and we still didn't take that much damage. Received a Zaku 1 mobile suit. It no longer is the mainstay of our forces, but it is still in active duty. Received a new model Goof mobile suit. It is a unit only for ground combat, developed for close combat. Alright, from here we have to go to Side 7. It's the only mission open. I'm gonna take the Goof for myself, and one of the repaired Zaku ones for the ally. I'm giving him a bazooka. Now, our main goal is not to destroy enemy units, but to help ally units escape. Specifically that. Gun cannon! That is dangerous. Get off it! Gun tap! This is why I have normal suit. He made it! Good, now get out of here! Received a new bazooka weapon for the Zaku 2. V Project Reconnaissance. We've confirmed that the purpose of the Federation's V Project is to develop mobile suits. Scout the V Project with an allied unit and gather as much data as possible in the allotted time. If possible, destroy the new mobile suit. The specs of the enemy mobile suit are unknown. Be careful. Now, our Goof took a fair bit of damage, so I'm gonna bring in the Zaku 2 with the bazooka. Now, we only need to survive until the time limit runs out, but there's a catch. The enemy mobile suits in this mission are going to be very strong. I think they're going to be deploying a Gundam. Gun tank! Another gun tank! Oh my goodness, Slinger just saved me. Message from Rear Admiral Cassilia Zabi.
This is Cassilia. Rather good work. I will remember it.
Back to Earth. Belfast Base in Ireland. Attack the Federation base. Destroy the base's defenses. The enemy lock-on sign will alert you to the direction of enemy attack. Pay attention to it. That's those triangles that appear on screen whenever an enemy points their guns at us. Our Zaku and our Goof are both kind of damaged. Now, they will regain health as we go through more missions, but for the meantime, I'm just going to use Zaku 1s. With both bazookas. bazookas are some of the slowest weapons to reload in the entire game. But they do enough damage that this early in the game, it's worth it. You'll notice we move much slower underwater. This is because we're not amphibious. We have ground-type gyms here. Now, the ground-type gym is a mobile suit that didn't appear in MS Saga. Its armor material is the same as the Gundam, so that could be a problem. In fact, that's why it was able to shrug off one hit from the bazooka. The second one will finish the job, but that's assuming we hit it twice. He blocked with his shield to reduce the damage. What are you doing? Get out of the way! Only good news is I haven't been hit yet. Right, I forgot. Yellow reticle. Brown-type Gundam, another mobile suit that didn't appear in MS Saga. Now, the brown-type Gundam was made from spare parts for the projects. There were actually about 40 of these things. The brown-type Gundam was produced. Got it. I just saw during the mission complete. In short, he had a beam rifle. That can kill us in only a few hits. The Federation has succeeded in developing and producing mobile suits and is sending them to the battlefront. Battles are predicted to intensify. Well, that came out of nowhere. We have so many. Luna 2. Defend Ally Cruiser. Belfast Base, Amphibious Mobile Suit Combat Test, Launch with Standby GOG, Atlantic Ocean, Amphibious Mobile Suit Test, Launch with Standby Zagok, Seattle, Attack Enemy Supply Corps, the Himalayas, Escort Gao Attack Carrier, Alright, I'm actually gonna go for the hard mission on Luna 2. Now we just need to defend Char's Musai, the foul melt, until it leaves the operation area. Oh, this is my song. This is my song.
We were under enemy attack during resupplying operations. The ship cannot attack until engine output is up.
Darn it! I'm hit! Darn! I'm hit! Darn it!
Me, dang it!
Little!
Ryu!
Good ammo!
Amuro, this is it!
This is not good.
I'm going to teach you that a mobile suit has its limits, my friend, when it goes up against the red.
Got him down!
Hussy!
Whoa! That's an over 3. That's an...
Slow.
How much damage you did in a single hit? I did not survive another hit.
What?
Char?
What? That Federation mobile suit is a monster.
Yeah, I noticed. Wait, I hit him?
Slow.
You!
Come on, just don't attack the Musai. Don't attack the Musai. Focus on Char. That's good. Did he leave? Yeah, he left.
Their military strategies are a joke. It's clear they have no combat experience, but...
Oh man, got saved by Char there. So, if you're wondering, that was actually based on episode 3 of the original series. But our Zaku took a lot of damage from just one bazooka hit, and we have a new mission in Taklamakan Desert. Rescue experimental mobile suits. Allied forces requesting reinforcements. Prototype mobile suit units undergoing testing are being attacked. Protect the prototype unit and destroy the enemy. Let's get goofy. Uh-oh. He's already surrounded, and I'm out of range. Just survive, just survive. I see them, but I'm out of range. Get away from that dog. The heat rod just one-shot that thing full I hit it once. Over there. Ground type Gundam. And he has a bazooka. Cannot afford to let him stick around long. By the way, that little village there, that's called Soto. Another ground type Gundam, and he's got a bazooka. Come here, you. Another one. He has a bazooka too. Where? Over there. Right on top of this hill. Got you. Wait, no, the Dom did. Literally never got hit. Receive the Magilla Attack Tank Cannon as a new weapon for the Zaku 2. A new space mission. Satellite Orbit 2. Support the attack on the Trojan Horse. Attack the Trojan Horse before its re-entry to alter its landing trajectory into Zeon territory. Support Allied mobile suits for the allotted time. Now, unfortunately, the Zaku 2 is still in pretty bad shape from when I got hit by Amuro one time at Luna 2. Otherwise, I'd show off just how overpowered the artillery mode in this game is.
Path is clear! Launch!
Roger. What do they mean by pass is clear? Are there any enemies? Amuro, you can do it!
Uh-oh.
What?
Slow. Amateurs. Amateur pilots.
Keep it busy, Char. Please.
Slow. Amateurs.
What are you doing? Die.
I see!
Die.
Not yet!
Amateurs.
The damage is spreading.
Who cares as long
Not
as it
yet.
hits? Amateurs.
Die.
Not yet!
What are you doing?
Bang.
No!
Amateurs.
What are you doing?
Just farming some accuracy rating. 91%, evaded 100% of attacks, new type rank of B. We lost 2 Zakus. Message from Rear Admiral Cecilia Zabi, again!
Have you heard of the term new type? Apparently the Federation battleship Trojan Horse is one of these new type units. Get close to the Trojan Horse and gather as much data as possible. I am counting on you.
The Great Canyon. The unit directly under Captain Garma Zabi, Cecilia's younger brother, is in a battle with new enemy mobile suits. Support allied forces to destroy enemy MS. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and do some tests with the amphibious types. We want you to be a test pilot in the testing of the new model amphibious mobile suit Zagok. The targets in this combat test are Zaku 1 and 2. Now, the Atlantic Ocean is basically all water except for on top of the aircraft carriers. So this is where amphibious mobile suits really shine. You'll notice I'm not spending thruster gauge to jump underwater. And by dashing underwater as an amphibious mobile suit, I can swim! I didn't even see any shots. Again. Okay, those shots did over 50 damage a pop. So I'm dropping in past the battle area. Come on. Oh, there's 2. Received a prototype GOG mobile suit. It can battle both on ground and underwater and comes with beam weapons, a first for our forces. Received a new model amphibious Zagok MS. It is an amphibious mobile suit that is equipped with claws and beam weapons on both arms. Escort the Gao. All of our stuff is fully repaired. I don't need the goof here. I'm just going to use Zaku 1s. See, in campaign mode, you need to be conscious about which mobile suits you use, because any damage you take is going to take a few missions to repair. Made it out. I've I literally never got hit. Received a Zaku 1 mobile suit. It is an old type, but it is enhanced. That means we got one of a higher star ranking, which means it has more health and more attack power. Taklamakan Desert. Support mobile armor Adzam. Joint operation with allied forces. Help the mobile armor Adzam attack enemy units. Guard the Adzam and destroy enemy mobile suits. See, look. This one has 2 stars. However, I won't be needing it just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and use this sucker one.
Launching!
Makuve.
Go! Really? The explosion from the bazooka round took out both of them at once. An odds-on leader. Come on. Good. Missile launcher. Finished.
Well, that's not good. Not against the long.
No doubt.
Higher star rank units also have more ammo. What's coming this way? I saw another ground-type Gundam, and it's got a missile launcher.
Go!
Indiana Jones
Go.
of the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Another gun tank. Behind a rock.
Uh-oh.
You're finished.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, Makube, I've almost got him.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Uh-oh.
Received leg-mounted missile pods as a new weapon for the Zaku 2. Now for Seattle. Oh yeah, as we complete missions, sometimes missions will just disappear even if we don't do them. This flashing one means that it's a story-related mission compared to the original series. The Gao attack carrier is receiving enemy fire from the ground. Guard the Gao and destroy enemy units. I'm gonna go ahead and do this story mission. Actually, I'm gonna take the Gelatop cannon, give my buddy one of my old Zaku ones. I don't want to use the 2-star or the Goof on the ally. Also, you'll notice this area is very dark. Wrong button. Long-range fire mode. I hit it once. Oh, he had a beam rifle. I saw the pink beam. Over here. Out of the Gelatop ammo. Grenades. Whoa, 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 whoa. Heat hawk. What were you trying to do? Jumping out into the draw your saber. Artillery mode. You'll notice that in artillery mode, my shots have quite a bit of homing. Over there. Oh, he was way too close to go with artillery. He's got an artillery gun of his own. So his shield saved him from damage, but... yeah, I don't get a shield. Despite clearly having a big old shield on my right shoulder, I don't get to use it. My buddy took him out. Out with a diving shot, apparently. Let's go ahead and attack the Medea supply core while we have the chance. I really can't afford to use the Goof here because these things are airborne. The machine gun is actually a lot better for this type of operation. However, I am taking the 2-star for myself because there will be enemy mobile suit escorts. We have to kill 5 without letting 5 pass. Gun in hand. Oh, he's got the 180mm artillery gun. Okay, good. I knocked him off. On top of that building is basically the optimal spawn point for an artillery gun. Get off! This is the only mission left. Scout the new enemy battleship. The new enemy ship, the Trojan Horse, has escaped and is hiding in the city. Search for the Trojan Horse with allied mobile suits and monitor it for the allotted time. Mission failure if shards destroyed or if we go down. Because of this, I'm going with the Goof.
Good luck, Shar, and may the glory of victory be yours.
There it is. Let's see if I can at least destroy the turret.
I got a wimp!
Ridiculous amount in this game. Under no circumstances should you ever be directly in front of white base.
What?
He got me with his shoulder cannons. I did 75 damage.
I got a wimp!
And I'm out of machine gun ammo. Okay, it's reloaded. He shot me with a beam rifle.
Where? Not yet! What?
He's leaving. Oh no!
You can't hit me! You
Behind
idiot!
me? The Trojan horse!
Captain Garma?
Garma, do you read me? Blame this on the misfortune of your birth.
What? Misfortune?
You were indeed a very good friend to me. Don't take it personally. You can thank your father for this.
You double-crossed me, Shar? I am a son of the Zabi family, and I will go down in glory. Glory to the Principality of Zeon!
I'm getting out of here. So yeah, we just lost Captain Garma. Alright, so after this, Garma's older brother Kieran is going to give a speech. Be prepared for a very Hitler-esque speech. But first, received a Zaku 2 mobile suit. This is a unit developed from an enhanced... That's not proper grammar. From an enhanced beyond the MS-05. It is now the main mobile suit of our forces. Okay, we can either go to Seattle and test out the Dom, or we can go to the Pacific and test out the Act Guy. I'm gonna go to test out the Dom. Yeah, this thing kicks up a lot of dust as it flies along. By the way, this thing's sub-weapon is actually defensive, but you have to time it perfectly. Beam rifle! received a new model DOM mobile suit for ground combat. This unit allows for high mobility combat by hovering. State funeral for Captain Garma Zabi, commander of the Earth Forces, who died honorably in battle. Commander Giran Zabi's speech. Oh, by the way, this is going to be very Hitler-esque, because Giran Zabi is intentionally modeled to be like Hitler. Here it is.
We have lost a hero to our glorious and noble cause. But does this foreshadow our defeat? No! It is a new beginning. Compared to the Earth Federation, the national resources of Zeon are less than 1/30th. Despite this major difference, how is it that we've been able to fight for so long? My people, it is because our goal in this war is a righteous one. You of all understand this the best. We were driven from Earth and forced to become colonists in space. For 50 years, a handful of elites on Earth have extended control of the Earth Federation into space. How many times has the Federation quashed our demands for freedom? As long as we, the Principality of Zeon, fight for this sacred cause, God will not abandon us. My beloved brother, Garma Zabi, was sacrificed. Why? History demands that we, the chosen nation, must dominate this new age. We must not become complacent, and we must bring an end to this stalemate. Together, we have struggled in the harsh life of space and built this new culture on which we stand. Zeon Daikun said that the rebirth of man would begin with us, those who live in space. However, the arrogant worms of the Earth Federation claim that they are the ones to control mankind and resist this renaissance. Many of you have lost fathers and sons to the Federation's senseless resistance. You must keep this sadness and hatred alive within you. My brother Garma Zabi has shown us these virtues through his own valiant sacrifice. We must gather this hatred and crush the Federation. For true victory is within our grasp. Victory is the ultimate vindication to all of those who have sacrificed their lives in this conflict. My people, rise and transform your sorrow into anger. Never forget that we, the citizens of Zeon, are the chosen. We, the superior race, shall save mankind. Hail, Zeon!
Reports from intelligence. The Federation seems to be planning a major counter-offensive operation in Europe. Be careful of the Federation's movements. I hate that funeral speech, by the way. What do we have in space? Satellite Orbit 1. Protect Allied cruisers. An Allied Musai-class light cruiser is under enemy fire. I've already gone for about 1 hour. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the menu bar and save. This is what I did for a test file. I just did a couple of missions in Federation mode. And with that, I think here's a good place to end off the first episode of Federation vs. Zeon. Right now, Zeon has control over space and a good chunk of Earth's territories, but the Federation, who are based here in Jaburo, located underneath the Amazon rainforest, are planning a counteroffensive in Europe, over here. Specifically, I'm just gonna let you know now, they're planning to take over Odessa, which is the biggest mining base that we have here on Earth. Texas Colony was once part of Site 5, Solomon Space, Space Fortress Solomon, Abaku Space, outside and inside the Space Fortress Abaku. This little thing right here is Side 3, the Zeon homeland. Side 6 space, Side 6 is a neutral colony. Side 7 is actually unfinished. It was not finished before the war began. And Luna 2 is an asteroid that was brought into Earth's orbit to mine resources to build the space colonies. It serves as the Federation's secondary headquarters, the headquarters of their space forces. But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Next time on Federation vs. Zeon, we'll be continuing on with Erica's campaign. Who will survive?